Yo guys, what is going on? It is Don't Blink 97 coming back here with another World of Tanks video today, and today we are back on the PC. So some of you may have already left the video, but for those of you who stayed and are interested in this very big thing that I have in front of me, that is the OI Tier 6 Japanese heavy tank, and this is a discussion about the Japanese heavy line, because sooner or later it will come into the game. Hopefully in patch 3.0, which we know is coming up, and as we all know, any patch that turns into another number must somehow be really big and magnificent. So I'm expecting some changes to, I guess, a lot of the aspects of roller tanks, but I'm also expecting maybe this tank line will be added, as it would seem like it's about time this line got added into the game. Because on PC it has been out for a while, and also on PC this line is getting ready to be really nerfed hard, especially this tank and its little brother, the OI Experimental. So the discussion here today is, I guess, more of an opinion from you guys on that. Do you think this tank is too powerful? This is a tier 6 heavy tank with a 100mm gun. This gun has 175 millimeters of pen with regular AP, over a little bit over 200 pen with premium AP, and I don't know how much pen with the HE because it doesn't really matter, but not enough to make it relevant, I guess. But this tank has received a lot of criticism for being very overpowered in the game, and in my opinion, I can't see why. Or I guess I can, because against equal tiered opponents it can be strong, but against anything that's not equal tiered, this thing will get shredded due to its armor. The armor is 150 at the front, 100 and I think 20 at the rear, maybe 150, and then 70 on the sides, which isn't very good, and that's sort of the Achilles heel of this tank. The side armor is very weak. The turret, I think, is only 150 at the front, so the turret can be penetrated as well, and those two machine gun ports at the front are very flat and very easily penned. However, even despite all these clear weak spots that just riddle this tank, it's still considered overpowered. So what I'm doing here in this video is, I think this is one of my best games I've had in this tank, and it shows how in a tier 6 maximum game this tank can absolutely bully equal and lower tier tanks. Specifically lower tier tanks, equal tier tanks have more of a chance, but this is a game showing you one of my best gameplays of this tank so that you guys can decide if this is overpowered. And also just take note of my buddy there in the KV-1S, or actually I think the KV-85, my mistake. He's using the 122mm right there, and he just blew a very big hole in that T-14. And now we're going to come up next to him, take out the T-14 real quick to pick up our first kill of the game. And our second damaging hit. We're going to be staying in the town most of the game, as this is the place where this tank will definitely do best, as I can hide its big weak spots. Come around the corner, I get shot by another OI using the 152mm derp gun, and as you can see, it took out most of my health. It may have been a premium round that penetrated, because an HE round to do that much damage is pretty lucky. We take out our second T-14 right there. I didn't realize I took out two of those. So now we're up to 2 kills, and that is an Excelsior, and he will soon be dead. Will he be dead? Yes, he will. This gun does have decent accuracy, has a long aim time though, but with a little bit over 300 average damage, or 300 average damage, can't exactly remember. This tank has a very hard hitting gun, and with the reload of about 10 seconds with some good crew and premium equipment, that can be sped up. However, out of the box, this thing fires about 5 rounds a minute, which is not bad for a 100mm on a tier 6 heavy tank. Not too many other tanks have the luxury of having a gun with this much penetration and actually decent accuracy. It has a long aim time. Aim time is in the range of 3 seconds, but it's not horrible. Now our other OI brother is now coming after us. Because he has that derp gun, I know that I can beat his reload. I put one into him. I'm expecting this, I think it's a T1 Heavy or an M6, one of the two. I would expect him to start playing against me, start using his higher DPM, but he doesn't, so this OI bites the dust, as I said before, those big machine gun ports on front are a big weak spot. So now we are up to a good amount of kills, and we are actually chasing a Top Gun here. We're not that far off. A few more good shots into some enemy targets, and we could have it just barely miss that Skoda over there, or at least I think it was. It's kind of hard to tell. But now we're going to go ahead and move up. I know that T1 Heavy is still in the little pocket to my left, and if he gets respotted, he's on very low health. So I'm deciding whether or not to go after him because I'm still on very low health, and there's some tanks in the game that could still take me out. I'm really waiting for a shot on this guy right here, but it looks like he's might give it to me, and I whiff it. So I'm really trying to decide what to do here, but these guys, if they pay attention to me, my tank is so big, but here we go. We're going to go ahead and make the move, go across the street, side on. Luckily, we get across. That was my main concern. Now we respot the T1 Heavy. And he has no chance of pinning us, unless he uses premium rounds, but he wasn't even looking the right way, which is surprising. And that confirms I think our 5th kill, if I'm not mistaken. Because the video plays in a smaller window for me, I can't see. But I mean, this is the discussion with this tank. Just judging from this gameplay, do you think this tank is too overpowered, and should it be nerfed when we get it? Because it seems like whenever we get tanks from PC, they do not get their PC nerfs, and I'm wondering if this one should. Because while I just said that it's not overpowered in my opinion, the meta is different on Xbox, and I still don't think this thing would be overpowered, but I think there's definitely some who think it would be. So that was my Mastery 1 badge, 1000 XP because I don't have premium on PC. Got the high caliber and the top gun. Some pretty good medals there. Did somewhere in the range of the mid 2000 damages, which for a tier 6 heavy is very good. We carried most of our team. That KV-85 who I platooned up with, which is a cool feature. You can do that in PC. Somebody can send you a quick platoon invite if you want to get some medals or whatever. We picked up a lot of kills between us. I think 10 or more kills between us. So it was a pretty good game, but yeah, this is just more of a discussion video, and also I'm testing out a new microphone in case you could not tell. So please tell me if it sounds better or worse, whatever the case may be. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this PC gameplay. I'll have some more Xbox gameplay coming up soon. I got some videos that I'm going through right now. And I hope you enjoy this little quick snippet of me getting Shrek'd onto X-Bone. Please enjoy. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.